Well, and thank you so much for being here. It's great to have you. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Let's start off. I mean, a lot of people don't know a lot about the film yet. It hasn't been released in theaters yet. Tell us a little bit about your character, Anna.
Well, Anna is a very tough woman, mysterious, manipulative, very manipulative when she wants something, and very determined. So she's got a plan, and she will do everything to get through the plan. So she's pretty fascinating as a woman.
Now, Transporter is a series that's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Jason Statham made it. Now we have Ed in the film. What do you think it is about the Transporter franchise that has found an interest in the audience and just makes them come back for more?
Well, it's just a lot of fun. It's entertaining. You know, you just have this bunch of action and you don't think too much, but it's very simple. And at the same time, you just come out of the movie and you had a really, really great time, you know? So I think everybody wants that. I love that. I love franchise. I'll always go see franchise. I really do.
What's your favorite franchise, aside from the Transporter?
I love
What is one of your favorite franchises right now?
I love the X-Men.
The X-Men. That is probably my favorite franchise right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I'm a huge
So we're in
Bryan
the
Singer
same
fan.
team.
Massive Bryan Singer fan. You know, we were talking a little bit off camera, and there is a wonderful new trend, and it's only been in the last couple of years in movies where women are no longer in these movies just the damsel in distress.
Right.
And one of the things that becomes really apparent about Anna in the film that I really appreciated was the fact that she's a woman who finds herself in a victim type of situation. Without giving too much away, she finds herself in kind of a victim situation. And normally, traditionally in Hollywood, a man comes along and saves her out of the victim situation. But instead, you have this woman and a group of women who lift themselves out of that victim situation. Talk a little bit about that and why that was important to you when you first read the script.
Well, first of all, because as you said, it was very unusual to see that. So when I read the script, I was like, oh, she's very... And, you know, women really do that. They help each other. You know, that's real, actually. You know? But there, you're taking it to another level. And, you know, of course, there's like people dying and all that stuff. It's a movie, but that it's a real thing to support each other. And I mean, especially that character, she's coming from such a harsh background. And, you know, what she goes through, you understand why she does what she does. And you want to be with her. Who wouldn't? You know? You don't want to, you can't even judge her because you're like, oh, yeah, she's kind of tough and all that. But you're like, oh, yeah, but look at the background. Yeah, that might be the same, you know?
What makes it even more horrifying when you learn more, when you watch the movie and you learn more about Anna's background is you realize that this isn't science fiction. This is actually like horrible types of situations that women in the world actually find themselves in.
Yeah, there was something real about it that I liked because, you know, we're not playing characters that like become superheroes or have superpowers of like Nikita type of, you know, like can fight. And we are women and we have to do the best we can to get out of that situation and basically using your brain most of than anything, maybe a little bit of your sexiness. So.
She uses
it's happening.
Every tool at her disposal she uses in the
She
film.
knows it. That's why she's very dangerous, I think. I'm like, whoa, that one. She knows it.
Now we mentioned that, you know, Jason Statham made the role famous, and now we have Ed playing in the role of the Transporter. What was it like working with Ed in the film?
Great. Ed is very, you know, outgoing guy. He's very enthusiastic. He's into the work. He's very, very committed. So, you know, him and I were newcomers, so we really, you know, supported each other. We spent 3 months on a movie, and we had a lot of fun. He's. Did you meet him?
I have not met Ed yet. No.
Yeah, he's coming.
I think he is. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's great. He's great. It's fun. We had a good time.
Now, speaking of good time, one of the things that worked really well in the film was the chemistry between you and the other girls.
Yeah.
And, like you're this own little like really badass gang running around doing your thing. What was it like working on the film with them? What was it like being on set with them?
With them, it was amazing. I mean, I spent more time with 2 others than the other one because we're not shooting all together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know, so we have different scenes, but we had a lot of fun. We laughed a lot, you know, with those blonde wigs, and we were like... What's going on here? I don't know. Okay, let's run. You know? And we had night shoots, and we spent a lot of time together. I actually just saw one of my co-stars yesterday. She's Gabriella, also in a movie with me, and we had a lot of fun. We became friends, and
there's a lot of scenes in the movie too. Now, obviously, you understand being a transporter movie, you're gonna get a lot of car action in it. So how much of that were you actually in the cars for when they were doing some of those chases?
Oh, the crazy. Should I lie? Should I not lie? No. The really big stunt part, I was not in it. I mean, the people trained for this. I mean, seriously, like trained. Like cars have holes inside, and it's like. But I was in the car a lot when we did most of it. We're in the car talking. I mean,
a lot of the movie.
So I never talked so much in the car than in this movie. You know. And I saw so many cars. I mean, it was fun. It's fun.
Now, you have a very busy week in the next couple of weeks with the film coming out and everything. Yeah. But what is next for you? Where can we see Loan next, like after The Transporter? What do you have going on later?
Well, I'm an artist, so I have an art show. I'm doing my first solo show as an artist, as a painter, as a director of animation film next month.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, God, I've been painting for a long time, but it's my first solo show, and I decided to produce and direct a little short animated film because I'm in love with animation and I always wanted to do it. And I don't even know if I still can do it, but I'm doing it. So come and see the show. But it's really exciting. That's something I want to keep on going. It's my second show, but first solo show. And I will be doing another film in October in France, a French comedy. In French, which is my first French movie in French. I started it in the US and I'm not from here, which is crazy. So that's it.